Hello dissenters, my name is Italics and I am here today with the beautiful game of Banished here in the wonderful town of Boulderline, pleasant Boulderline, where people sometimes starve to death out of stupidity. It's okay though, we are going to try to fix all of their problems and take care of all their worries in the world and let them have to rest at home, sit by the fireplace reading the newspaper. We're going to help them with the food shortage problem first and foremost, kicking this episode off with, you guessed it, a brand new barn. Did you guess it? I don't know why I'm talking like I am at an auction. Let's slow it down, Italics. Slow it down just a little bit and build a road around the storage barn. I'm feeling in a little bit of a weird mood today, if you couldn't tell, so I'm just gonna be a weirdo, if that's okay. Orchards are growing food. Trees are actually what are going to grow the food, but orchards are compilations of trees, so I guess I was correct the first time. We've got double chestnuts that are going to be going in here. We've got people dying, and no one is available to replace the labor, so that is a problem, because we don't have enough children turning into adults right now. We've only got, 25 kids out of 165 people so far. That's a little bit disconcerting. Let's take off one forester and add a farmer back. We need maximum labor force on the farmers. They're going to be working these orchards. We're going to get our first ever harvest from this particular chestnut orchard. And of course, we're going to have some wheat growing in this year. Ooh, look, there is a trader nearby, which is sad because we have really nothing to trade with, unfortunately. So don't get your expectations very high. What do you have? Cherry seeds and potato seeds. Don't we owe someone potatoes? I can't remember what that person's name was. Italics is not going to make good on his promises. He's not going to give that person 10,000 potatoes. I don't think we can afford any potatoes right now. We're not going to have enough, guys. There goes the trader. Goodbye. See you later. We'll get seeds another time. Don't worry. We have plenty to grow at the moment anyways, and not enough people to help us grow them. No labor is going to replace the stone cutter. We're going to have to get some more children. I know we have such a small supply of food, but guess what? It's about to be the harvest time in the autumn. And a quick cursory glance over here as we watch the trader swim upstream. I just love that. I love that that's a thing. Check out these new wheat fields. Yes, the yield is pretty slim from this one right now. Hopefully it goes a little bit higher. But this one's almost at 70%, so this should be pretty good. Let's just look kind of out of place right here. We might need to build a couple more homes nearby. We can do that. We can do that. Let's make a stone house right on this road. And we'll just make a few more down this line. 2 is good for now. Why don't we just build a third one? Let's just build a third one. Are you sure you want a third one, Italics? That might kill your entire city. We'll take that risk. Early autumn has arrived. Let the food storage commence. We could use some more hunters. That would help us get some more food. We could use more fishermen. That would help us get some food, but I don't know what to take out. As we harvest, let's take a look at the food graph. Wow. That spike. Pew! Harvest season, baby. All right, that means that our storage barn should be done back over here, which is great. Look, taking advantage of it. Beef, chestnuts already being utilized. Perhaps this orchard is still using this other storage barn. I'm not entirely sure. We can see the current yield, 283, which is much better than the previous season. Why is it 129 for the previous season? That seems atrocious. Do these really not produce that much at all? Are they? Please tell me that they're still being picked. All the leaves just went away. I'll hope for the best here, guys. We'll hope for the best. I love how the tavern has produced 28 corn. Somewhere along the line, someone was like, hey guys, so ale is not working out. We don't have enough wheat to make ale. So instead, let's make corn. How do you even do that? I don't understand at all. And I think we can also eventually switch over to peaches. So if we wanted to make a whole bunch of peaches, we could use those for the ale instead. So that might be worthwhile. You guys still harvesting over here, even with a full load of farmers? And fairly close storage barns to both of these farms as well. The homes are done. That's great. So the farmers are now living out here next to the farms. That is wonderful. All right. Very excited about that. 2,500 food. That's the highest that it's ever been in the last 5 to 10 years in the city. So that's good. That's good. Hopefully it lasts. And hopefully the rest of the food sources will start buffering so we can actually get a surplus. While the times are good at nearly 4,000, we almost broke 4,000. We're going to build a couple more stone houses. I know what you're thinking. But it's okay. Italics will figure this out together with you, the viewer at home. Let's build a couple more stone houses right here on the town square. We can squeeze another one in right next door. 3 new homes. Alex, what are you thinking? You crazy? And while we've got a trader here, we're going to do a wee bit of trading. Getting an extra 2,000 food to add to the reserves. That's the idea anyway. We're going to trade all of our firewood away for that 2,000 potatoes. Great. All right, let's lower these numbers back down so that we don't take all of our resources. We'll just take a little bit of iron back to the trading post. I'm sure it'll be fine. We certainly don't. Do we have warm coats still here? Okay, we don't need to worry about that then. All right, 2,000 food. That's going to help us out tremendously, in my opinion. So that should bump us up to around 4,000 in total, hopefully adding to the buffer as we enter into spring. Noticing that people are running low on tools, that's an issue. I knew that was going to happen eventually. The one blacksmith is not enough to cope with the number of tools that we need. 9 people now short on tools. Holy moly. All right, things are quickly spiraling out of control here. Let's get a new blacksmith on the other side of town. I think he'll fit snugly right in this little spot. There'll be one extra space next to him, but it'll be fine. He'll fit in nicely here. So new blacksmith going in. Luckily, only one person is needed to run the blacksmith, and that should help us out tremendously with the tools, making even more steel tools, because while these people are all toolless, we're going to suffer a bit of a drought in terms of supplies. And no one is available to replace the miners that are dying. Someone replaced a fisherman. That's good as well. Okay. Please, Italics, don't lose now. You've come so far. Somehow we managed to pass on from the food drought to the tool drought of the great year of 35. The builders are working on the blacksmith feverishly. And there's a little patch of road here that should not be here. I'm just noticing. There we go. Destroy that before it bothers me. Our new homes have been created over here, so that's great. We got new families living in next to the town hall. Spiking the food, kind of balancing itself out. That's great, and we're getting close to autumn again, which means, you know what, another harvest. We're going to follow Vernelio, the blacksmith, around as he gathers up materials and supplies for his brand new anvil. We purchased it brand new from the Sears catalog. It's great. Seriously, look how efficient that is. He just look at that. He just made some axes laying on the ground right there. I've never noticed in all of my hours of playing that there were actual tools that you could physically see. Watch that he's gonna pick those tools up and then turn around and use those tools again to make more tools, because that's just how good he is. We're gonna take those to the storage barn. You working, bud? You gonna take some more materials and supplies from the marketplace? It's so much fun just watching these guys go about their daily tasks and business and trying to make up really dumb stories for 37-year-old Vernelio. Luckily, all of those supplies are super close by, so he's going to be really efficient at... he's already made 12 steel tools this season. We got 22 people without tools, so yes, this is a problem, but yes, we should be getting it under control as well very soon. We're going to have the marketplace taking those tools and distributing them to the peasants, to the people who need them the most. Another successful crisis averted here in Boulderline. Look at the number of tool needers depleting. Well, it's kind of hovering around 13 now, but we still got 5 extra, so people just need to run back to the marketplace and pick up their steel tools. It's 50% full right now, so that's a little bit scary as well, especially because we just don't have enough workers to place more vendors. I would love to have 12 vendors just for maximum efficiency. Check this out. Early autumn, new harvest, almost 9,000 food. Yeah, and there's an orchard still growing in here, so we're not even getting the full yield just yet. 6 people need tools now. Good job, Vernelio. You're doing great. 30 steel tools made this season. Feeling pumped, feeling excited. The excess of food means, you know what? More homes and houses. And then we're going to get to work on making some new farms up here. We're going for overpopulation time now, baby. 3 homes going in right there. Another one right in front of the brewery. This one's already been completed. That was really fast, actually. That was really fast. And look, it's successful. All of these people becoming adults and laborers. Yes, we're going to have an overabundance of children right now, but that's okay. We're going to hope for the best. What we're going to do is make a new farm. Out here in the middle of nowhere, we're going to make a whole bunch of wheat because we're going to need the ale, and then we can trade the ale, so that's going to be great. You see what's happening back over here? You see this crop field back in the corner of this patch of trees? It's going to be ruining the Forester's Lodge, the Gatherer's Hut, and the hunting cabin. Scary times. Scary times. We might jeopardize Boulderline. We might do it. I don't know what's going to happen. We've got a trader here. What does the trader have? Ale, bean, berries, chicken, corn. Oh no, that's my inventory. He's got chickens! He's got chickens! It is time! It is time to get the chickens back, guys. He came back, snatched our chickens, and then he's reselling them to us again. So 1,400, let's see, what can I knock this down to make this 1,200? I guess 5 more, so 12. Okay, that's great. So we're gonna take the chickens. Beautiful. There's our chickens. We should have 3 chickens. And are they already in the pen? No. This is a chicken pen for sure. Let's watch as the smart chickens come back to town. People are replacing other people who are dying of old age, which is a terrible thing. I know, it's very sad. I don't think I missed any other important news. Are the chickens gonna join me here in the pasture? It says we've got 3. Do we actually have 3, though? I'm worried. Here they come! Here they come! Chickens are notoriously great underwater swimmers. They are somehow not being carried upstream. That's okay. They're very slow, too. This is on 5 times speed, and that just looks like normal chicken pace. Let's see how slow they actually are. I am walking to this pin so slow. Oh my goodness. All right, please don't die this time, chickens. Just don't get eaten by the cows either. I think cows love to eat chicken. Everyone loves chicken. Who doesn't, right? So those should grow into, at most, 25 chickens, which would be incredible. Hopefully it works this time. We've immediately taken them out of the pens and put them in the pasture, so if that was a thing that happened before, then that should be taken care of as well. Great. Back in the corner, our farm should be ready to start working. What should we create? I guess more wheat. I don't know. That sounds good to me. We'll start getting some variation in the next group of farms. We also have to assign the farmers. We don't have any farmers. We have 0 laborers. Oh no. Oh no, what do we do? Oh no. What is this? There's a random disaster. An outbreak of influenza has occurred. This is the first disaster that I have ever seen. What are the results? How do I find out how do I find out the effects of this? Oh no. Oh no. It's you, Harlos. You're so old. Can't you just go back to your home and sit and rest instead of mining? You're not so old. You're just too old to be a miner. Why don't you go home and visit? Yeah, visit the doctor. Okay. So he's just gonna get the flu to everybody. And now look, he's resting in the doctor. So we're actually getting to use the hospital. There's 1 patient now. I'm kind of glad that we had a hospital, because if not, everyone might have caught the flu and everyone would have had to stay home and stop working. See, he's not working while he's in the hospital. So that makes sense. But I do wish that there was... Okay, he's better. Wow. Apparently, Boulderline has cured the flu. If only they could share this wonderful technology and information with the modern age, that would be great. Meanwhile, in the chicken coop, our 5 chickens are laying eggs. 6 eggs this season, so not a whole lot, but guess what? We need 25 chickens to really be running at maximum efficiency here. We have some baby chicks. Look at those baby chickens just eating stuff. I can't wait to see 25 in this pen. I'm glad that they're actually growing and laying more eggs, which you can actually see represented here, instead of just disappearing and dying. That was unfortunate and sad in the past, but we finally rectified that error and brought it back to justice. We brought the chicken caper tale to an end finally. Let's get 600 firewood going in the trading post, get our traders to start working since we got such a big excess of firewood in here. In the early summer, we're still maintaining around 5,500 food. I'm glad to say, guys, that we have finally done it. Look, look. Wheat growing in this back left field as well should make up for what we've been cutting into from the Gatherer's Hut's profits. If you're not following me on Twitter already, I encourage you to do so. Link in the description of this video. And of course, please like the videos that you enjoy. It helps support us YouTubers. Thanks for watching. My name is Italix, and I will see you next time.